talking to.
Okay. Hi, Emily.
Hello.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Could you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Emily, and I'll be doing am I meant to look in the camera?
No, just look at me, I think.
Okay, we'll start again. Hello, I'm Emily. I am a young artist living in Bristol at the moment, and I've got an exhibition on at the station in August called Deadhead.
Amazing. How old are you?
I'm 25. Oh God.
How did you get your practice to where you are today? What's been your journey?
It's a classic thing, the art story. So I went to the University of Edinburgh to do fine art and history of art, and I loved it. And from the year 1 to year 5, it was a 5-year long course, my practice changed completely. I went in painting and I left with a punk band and interactive art installations, so there was a definite change. And I would say that's a whole mixture of things. One of them being I did an Erasmus semester in Munich, which was amazing at the art school there, and I had a really interesting professor who could tell I was interested in technology, theory of technology, but I was still painting, and he was like, why are you painting? Why don't you try it? And I was like, obviously. So I went back to Edinburgh, and I ended up by chance studying cybernetic art courses for history of art, which is, this was art in the 60s where scientists and artists sort of come together to create these strange cybernetic devices, so robots and interactive little objects. I was intrigued by them, and at the same time I was doing environmental art course, so sort of land art, Andy Goldsworthy, and I guess from having this intense period in Munich of creating art and being confused about why I was painting, to then doing these 2 history of art courses, sort of like mashed together. The next semester I went to art school, I left intermedia department, no, I left the painting department, went to intermedia and started teaching myself how to make interactive installations, and slowly from just reflecting and having experiences of gardening in my summers, I began to do interactive art with plants, and this is one of my first little guys I tested on, so grown a little bit. And now still I am doing art with any organic material, whether a plant or fruit, all sorts.
Cool. What have you been up to since university?
So I graduated, and then I did a whole summer working as a tree surgeon in Edinburgh, which was terrifying and amazing. It was a very strange experience, but it was wonderful. And then I moved back to Bristol, being like, okay, let's do this art thing. And I got on to be the lead designer for Creative Youth Network's The Edge, which was an amazing experience just to be suddenly involved with making work and working with the younger artists, an artist my age, to create a set. And it really, from then, I've just been doing sort of being in Bristol and applying for as much as I can and just going for it. I've done music retreats, I've done exhibitions, I did the Royal Scottish Academy show in Edinburgh, the New Contemporaries, which was amazing again. I've done a You Produce course at Creative Youth Network, which is a festival production course, and currently working on a installation, a big interactive light installation for Shambhala Festival, which we're really excited about, which we're going to show soon. So yeah, all sorts. There's been an amazing year of art, music, and just embracing as much as I could in the city. There's a lot though. There's so much it offers.
That's amazing. What do you think your life would have been like if you hadn't found art?
I don't know. I know at school I always loved art. I was that girl. Flower in my hair. And I never gave up on it. I know a lot of schools these days can tend to try and push sort of like, you know, math, science, very important, but creativity can be really sidelined at school, and even just friends think, oh, you do art? Like, I always did it, I loved it, and I never stopped loving it. Even going to do an art foundation after school, because I wasn't sure because I wanted to go to university to learn more, but I was so unsure to do art, because it's sort of terrifying, the sort of, you hear all the time that, oh, you know, creativity will get you nowhere, you won't get a job, all of this. I heard it all, and I did an art foundation. Even that was a bit like, ooh, I don't know why. I did that, and I loved it. I went mad. I tried all sorts, and I was like, right, that's it. And I applied to Edinburgh, which was my dream. Ended up getting in, and I just didn't look back, and did the perfect course for me with history of art. My God, if I didn't have art, I don't know what I would be or who I would be, because it's completely defined my life since I was young.
If you were to, I asked this question last night, we had our AGM, and it was all about like hearing the 33% of the unheard voices in Bristol, because there's 32% of Bristol are young people. And I was facilitating a conversation about the kind of the power of the arts and why the arts are important. And I asked the young people that were with me, and I'm going to ask you the same question. If you were going to a protest, and that protest was to save the arts, because the arts are under threat, I think. I think that it will always exist, but the arts are under threat with funding cuts, with it being taken out of curriculum. If you were going to a protest, what would be on your placard?
Oh, I don't know.
What would you campaign for?
Just like, I mean, I'm really bad with the slogan, but maybe art saves lives. Like, it can change your life. It gives purpose to people's lives. We would live in a very grey world if there was no art, and I hate it because now when people go, oh, you did art? I'm like, yes, I did art. And if we didn't have any of the arts, music, fashion, film, like, what would you be enjoying? Nothing. It's actually a huge, the creative industries are massive. They need creative people all the time. It's just, we need to promote creativity in kids to then grow up and be like film directors or fashion designers, because if we don't have those, a grey world we would live in. And it makes me sad, and I think people should stop saying or downplaying art, thinking the arts are not important when they are crucial. They're so crucial.
Amazing. So enough about the arts, and that's a fabulous hearing about your journey. I don't think I've really known it or heard it in that kind of synopsis before. So let's talk about Deadhead.
Okay.
What should people expect from Deadhead?
Deadhead is a sort of, really, it's going to be a display of some works I've done before, but also new works, and the new works have been inspired from when I was working as a tree surgeon in Edinburgh. At my degree show I showed works inspired by gardening, but tree surgery is like the next level. This is the next level of empathy for nature. I would help kill trees just so people could have more sunlight in their garden. Trees that have been there for years and years, older than me. So I think, Deadhead's going to be fun, and it's going to be interactive. There's also going to be drawings. I'm trying to do some new, try something new, try display new things, using drawing again, because I think it's a really lovely medium. And there's also going to be films that I've taken from gardening, and from just general being outside. When I'm gardening, I always take films. But at the moment, it's been a fascination with insects, so there'll be a film on that. But Deadhead's going to be a bit mad, engaging, and fun.
Amazing.
I want people to enjoy it, really. See my experiences, and see my sort of hysterical empathy for nature, which is all a bit ridiculous, but also very important at the moment.
Amazing. And if you would want the audience to come away feeling a certain way, or with a certain spring in their step, what would you want them to come away with?
I want them to come away obviously enjoying it, being playful in an exhibition space. I think it's important. I think we should enjoy looking around a space, looking around art. I really like humorous, playful works. But I also like funny works because I find humour is a very powerful medium for looking at more serious topics. You could go to an exhibition about maybe I'm interested in the environment and our sort of impact on the environment, and it could just be really angry and sad and sort of like hopeless. But I don't want an exhibition that reflects that. I want to find the humour within nature or the things I've experienced, and the humour within my empathy, thinking like plants have feelings. But from that humour you can laugh, but at the same time, if you see a screaming plant, you touch it and it screams, it's funny, but also like, why is it screaming? I think it's one of those things that maybe it's going to be thought-provoking maybe after, hopefully, that's what I want. I don't know. But yeah, I think there's power in humour.
Amazing. Where do you get your ideas from?
Like I said, it's just being outside. It's gardening and tree surgery. Well, I have all this, oh no, I was killing everything. I also love it. There's no better feeling than being outside. And I find today we lose touch with nature and that sort of, that power it has over people. And I think gardens are really important because whoever has a garden or goes to a park, it's a sort of controlled environment and controlled space of nature. And that's why I always thought it was funny, because gardens are, when I'm gardening, I'm ordering the natural disorder of nature, of a garden. You're mowing the lawn, making it look beautiful. You're weeding. Weeding is, these plants are the most resilient. They're just plants in the wrong place. You don't want that there.